you know that elephants rarely get cancer? And there's a doctor who is studying why? Meet Dr. Schiffman. He lives in Salt Lake City, Utah. When he was 15, he was diagnosed with Hodgkin lymphoma. So when he grew up, he became a doctor to help kids just like him. He had a question: who gets cancer and why? One day, he took his children to the Hogle Zoo. And the zookeeper said they drew blood from their elephants every week to make sure they were healthy. That's it! Why don't elephants get cancer? If he could study the DNA in elephants' blood and compare it to his cancer patient's blood, he might find an answer. But where could he find more blood samples from elephants? That's when he found Ringling Brothers and barnum&bailey's Center for Elephant Conservation in Florida. It has the largest herd of Asian elephants in the Western Hemisphere. Because of the hands-on daily care at the CEC, veterinarians are able to draw blood from the elephants for Dr. Schiffman's research. The Feld family, who started the CEC to help the endangered species, thought it was important to help Dr. Schiffman figure out what stops Asian elephants from developing cancer. So after studying lots and lots of elephants at the CEC, Dr. Schiffman made some amazing discoveries. Our body is made up of cells. Cells are the building blocks of all living things, and every living cell has a chance of getting cancer. Each cell in the human body contains about 25,000 genes. We all have 2 copies of every gene in our body. The main genes Dr. Schiffman is studying are called P53. Let's call it the night gene. Its job is to make sure that none of our cells develop cancer. If any of the cells change, the night gene is the armor that shields them. First, it tries to fix the cell. If it can't, it kills the cell, and the threat of cancer is removed. Not all children have this gene, and some are at a higher risk of getting cancer because the night gene is broken or missing. And this gene stops working in more than half of all cancers that develop in people. Dr. Schiffman and his research partners discovered that instead of 2 copies of the P53 gene, like humans have, elephants have 40 copies. Now, he's studying the extra night genes in elephants to see if he can apply that research to children who have a higher risk of developing cancer. Together, Dr. Schiffman and Ringling Brothers and a whole lot of elephants may change the treatment of childhood cancer forever, or even stop cancer before it starts. And answer our questions. Why don't elephants get cancer? How can that be applied to humans? And who knew that elephants could be the key to treating cancer?